Everybody, welcome back to the channel. So it's been a minute since I've updated. The last video was just a bullshit walk around, kind of explaining some things. It's kind of a little bit more what this will be. It's what, 70 degrees today. I've been working on a buddy of mine's Subaru, getting some body work and stuff handled on it. It's basically done. It just needs couple more little spots touched up, and then I gotta fix the clips on the back bumper. Other than that, the Camaro's got 2 things left that needs done to it, or 3. I need to wire up the auxiliary water pump for the supercharger, fill the engine with coolant, and change the oil. I guess 4 technically, because I have to burp the cooling system for the supercharger as well, but that's easy. What else? So the Camaro, after that, change the oil. I'll probably throw another set of plugs in it just to be safe, and do a couple of little other things just to kind of finish the car up. It's now time to get the charger done. It's back in the garage. Kind of had a bit of a a stressful last couple of days. My oldest German Shepherd, he is 2.5 years old. He randomly started having seizures yesterday, and it freaked us out. So I've kind of just been focusing on him, trying to keep an eye on him. He seems fine now. I don't know what it was, but it scared the hell out of me. So the charger, yet again, got put on the back burner. Then I went today to go and get me a new Harley, and decided that I'd get there. I found one I like. There was a screw up with the bank or something. They lost internet and lost connections with their phones and everything, so they couldn't really get through to a bank. Happened to like 3 or 4 other people while we were there too. So I just got off the phone with them, and they're gonna run some stuff while I'm not there and call me tomorrow when everything's ready to go. But so I came home, got aggravated, and got the old 250 out and gave it a tune up and an oil change and new plug, got it running. So now it's time to start on this. So what my whole idea here is with this is front bumper's coming off, hood is coming off, headlights, header panel, all that's coming off. If you notice, I don't have my LEDs on the other side, and you notice there's a bundle of wiring up there. Man, if I didn't love my dogs as much as I do. My youngest German Shepherd, I only have 2 dogs, so I don't know why I'm saying oldest, youngest. My youngest German Shepherd, he's like 6 months old, going on 7 months old, and he's in his chewing phase. So he crawled his little ass up under my car, snatched my wiring out from under here. I've got the halo in the car, luckily didn't damage it. All this wiring I got to redo. The headlights are still color changing, they still work. I haven't tested any of this yet. I'm afraid to hook it up because I don't want to short circuit something. But basically what's going to go on now is complete and total disassembly of this. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I am not looking forward to it, but gotta do what you gotta do, right? So I'll check back in once I get a few more things removed, like the hood and the front bumper and all that good stuff. So I'll check back in once I get that removed. Well, upon checking it out, looks like we've got a bent push rod here. And that was our tick that we were hearing. Looks like we broke the cylinder head too. Wow. Let's see, what's that valve looking like? That valve's not bad. I wonder what happened. I had a feeling it was something to do with this cylinder though. But man, to break, to crack the cylinder head right there. Ooh. I don't think I can get that to zoom in any better, or focused. Wow. Cracked that cylinder head. Just look at that. I was like, oh, okay. That's what our little ticky was. If you look back a couple videos. Huh. Makes me wonder. Wonder what else we're going to find when we take this engine apart. That's going to be kind of cool. Well, that's some cool carnage for the books, huh? So, well, from here, the last thing I got to do is get this passenger valve cover off, which I'm not looking forward to at all. I guess at this point I can just remove this entire assembly right here. Get the hoses out of the way, stuff like that. I'll just remove that entire assembly, all the hoses and stuff like that, remove it, and just, I got all my parts sitting up over here. Get that focus. I got all my parts sitting over here. So, alright, I'll check back in once I got this one off. Alright guys, so this is about where we're at right now. I got the headlights and everything out. For now, I just have the supercharger coolant system stuff kind of just flopped down out of the way. I think what I'm going to wind up doing is I think I'm going to disconnect this hose here. Or actually, you know what? Probably this hose right here going in this inlet right here. Drain it into a bucket, let it drain, pop the cap off the reservoir. That way I can get all the coolant, if not, most of it, if not all of it out. I think tonight the goal is probably going to be get the supercharger and at least the valve covers off of it, which is not an easy thing to do. I mean, driver's side, it's not bad. Passenger side, yeah. So yeah, I'm not excited for that. I know I could leave them on there and just unplug the connectors and stuff like that, but I kind of want to dig into this engine a little bit before it comes out. I want to see exactly what failed while it's still in the car, and plus, if I do it that way too, I can actually I'll have a little more room for pulling it. It might be a little more bit of a pain in the butt, but so yeah, so that's really it. It probably took me 20-ish minutes to get this taken apart like this. And we got all the stuff over there. The headlights are in the car. I don't think I showed you guys actually the cylinder heads that are going on this car. It's probably gonna be really crappy and hard to see, but I have brand new CNC 5-axis ported cylinder heads that are going on this car. That on top of stainless steel long tube headers. It will be catless. What else? The cylinder heads. I haven't decided what camshaft yet. I might go back with a 392. I don't know. Either way, when this car gets done, I'm gonna have to have it retuned. I'm debating on a ported throttle body, things like that. So look at this. We got some oil in the throttle body here, huh? Ooh. I need time to inspect the blower too. So I'll click back in once this is all done. Alright guys, so I just got the car a little more disassembled. There's something I lost a long time ago. Very expensive snap-on, those little pod lights. Anybody who's a mechanic who knows about those, they look like a little hockey puck. Them things are like, what, 110, 120 bucks a piece? I lost that thing a long time ago and couldn't find it. Well, took the supercharger off. There it is. Magnetized, stuck to the back of the engine. It stayed there. Multiple 140, 150 mile an hour pulls. And it stayed in place. It's gonna be a little bit of a crappy camera angle real quick, guys. I'm gonna see if it still works. Look at that. Well, we'll let that charge up. Sweet. So, way back to the car. We've got the radiator and fans out now. Oh man, when I pulled that lower radiator hose, it exploded in my face. It sprayed coolant all over my face. So there's the aftermath of that. For those of you who haven't seen my brackets, here they are. Basically now I'm going to remove my brackets. Remove the brackets. I'm going to start removing coil packs. This side's going to be a bitch. Start disconnecting all the electrical stuff to flop the harness around and get it out of my way. Coolant, most of the coolant's been drained. For those who are wondering how the pulley system is set up, you can actually see where I was getting some pretty bad belt slip. And it was just throwing rubber everywhere. So, my crankshaft is pinned, so I'm going to have to redo that on the new motor. Which I've still got the tools and all the stuff to do it, and it's going to be easier to do it with the engine out, so I had to do this with the engine in. But, yeah, I'm going to get started on removing the rest of this stuff. Like I said, my only one, but look at that. That was not even tight. Something I forgot. And it never leaked a drop of coolant. Huh. Well, I take that back. The front radiator hose exploded, and yeah. But I'll check back in once I get a valve cover off. I'm thinking, I don't know why, I'm thinking something's going on the driver's side bank. Who knows? We'll see. Alright, so we got supercharger and valve covers off. There's nothing out of the norm on this side. So I guess once we take this apart, we'll see how it looks on the inside. I'm guessing probably the 392 cam that's in here is junk. Probably the lifter beat the hell out of it because of this bent push rod. Yeah, that's basically where I'm going to leave it for the night. I'm going to have to clean up some stuff outside, and it's already dark out, so I got to get some things in here and get everything put up for the night. But yeah, so this is where I'm going to leave it for now. There's nothing alarming under either valve cover except for this. And it actually looks like... Okay, I couldn't tell, but it looked like this rocker might have been bent back a little. But, I don't know. Alright guys, well, that's where we're going to leave this. I don't know if I'm going to do a complete teardown of the old motor or not after I get the new one assembled, which... Here's a new one. I still have to tear that engine down and put a cam in it, the cylinder heads, new lifters. I'm probably going to replace the push rods because it's like $20 for the push rods for these engines. And I got to pin the crankshaft, which I'm definitely doing while the engine's out. And that'll be really it. I am going to be going with head studs. For this, I'm not going with head bolts, so that'll be something, kind of give it a little more reliability so it doesn't lift ahead. As I'm thinking that's what happened here. I think I lifted ahead and it bit the dust. All right, so that's where I'm gonna end this. Stay tuned. See ya.